All hail Biafra. This is Biafra Liberation Army Network coming to you again. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment. Hello, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have come to tell you that Awo Manakareka Oshirile Noko, my people. We'll be looking at ourselves as small power or whatever, but there is God in what we are doing. Something that our enemies cannot fathom. This letter is coming from Ruse, Biafra Liberation Army Ruse. Say, I, Ruse, will continue to import the greatest weapon for the defense of Biafra. No going back. He said, I will politely say today that with what we have on ground, not in use yet, is far greater than what the entire zoo have seen so far. He said the worst of it all is on its way. The zoo must be buried. You know, they say they have weapons. We have weapons. I don't know how far we have gone in this, getting these weapons, but I trust my people. If Biafrans could hold Nigeria and the allied countries for 3 years, then now will be worse, okay? Let's get it that way. When the die is cast, also Marin Hungabazo, I tell you the truth. But is it not better that we separate in peace? Writing to African Union, writing to UN, writing to this, writing to Britain, all those people, they don't want to say anything. What is that gain that you want to make? That you want lives to go in it? You yourself, remember you are just alive. And remember also that there is God in all these things we are doing, okay? I want us to hear the Prime Minister this morning.
Because we know the secret to the killing. Self-defense. It is only law that Africans are aliens to. Majority of Africans are aliens to the law of self-defense. So when you see them talking about me, for example, how you must bring Simon Ekpa to kill, I look at them and laugh. Because it shows that they know nothing about international law and they know nothing about self-defense. They think that when somebody comes to kill you with a gun, you must stay like this to be a law-abiding citizen and let the person kill you so that the next person who the bullet did not hit will cry and make videos and post on social media. No. And one thing we have come to understand is the activation of the law of self-defense. So when they carry AK-47 to kill you, buy AK-47 to defend yourself. And when they hear it, they go gaga. Wow. You want to tell people to carry AK-47? Wow, you are a criminal. You are a terrorist. And they thought by calling me a terrorist will stop me from asking Biafrans to defend themselves with gun when they come with gun to kill you. That is the difference. So they have seen somebody who know what they don't know. Not that I know what they know. I know what they don't know. And that thing they don't know is the law of self-defense. You can imagine where somebody is coming to kill you with a gun and you defend yourself, they turn around and call you a criminal. You can imagine where Nigeria, like you just said, there are killings all over Nigeria. And of course, nobody is doing anything, only to make a video, share on social media, and there is no solution. These villages are being ransacked by terrorists every day. 500 people kidnapped, killed. Nobody is doing anything. They are after Simon Ekpa. Because Simon Ekpa have done something none of them can do. And what is it? To preach self-defense, give encouragement to the people on ground, to let them understand that carrying a gun to defend yourself against gun-carrying terrorists is not a crime. That is the fact. It is not a crime anyway. So only when you know your right, you can be able to do what we're doing. So we know our right, and we know it very well. That's why I am standing here very strongly speaking and waiting for anybody to do anything. And let me ask the person, under which law and under which international law are you going to call me a criminal for asking Biafrans to defend themselves against the barbarism and terrorism of Nigeria state? So my brother, they can never defeat us with the barrels of the guns. And also, I've made it very clear, Nigeria continue to use guns and bullets to keep one Nigeria, and the people at the receiving end are Biafrans. That have ended. It's not going to continue anymore. You can't keep Nigeria one with guns and bullets in this 21st century. Not possible. So we are going to give it to them bullet by bullet, iron to iron, gun to gun, until the world listen and know that we have a very valid reason to ask for our own freedom under self-determination. It's something you have done to other parts of the world. Why are we different? So this right, we are standing gidigbam on it. Thank you.
Yeah, can I add something, Mr. Prime Minister?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
It is a human right. It's a human right to defend yourself. They don't talk about that much, but we know that it's a human right. And we can point to our brothers in Ambazonia, the Ambazonian Defense Force. Its leader, Ayaba, is a free man. He's not being arrested. So that shows you that it's a human right. It's a human right to defend yourself. And they don't talk about that, but the fact is you cannot be arrested for promoting self-defense when someone comes to kill you. End of story on that.
Thank you very much.
Pharmacist Diana, over to you.
you. Thank you, my Honorable PM and COS and Dr. Levy for this wonderful press. Thank you for giving this press briefings. It's also have given us the much needed wealth of information that we're seeking for. For that, I say thank you very much. And I also like to use this opportunity to speak to the Biafrans in diaspora. I realize it's important, our jobs are very important because we're chasing money to fund this liberation and freedom. But please, each and every one of us should try and make out time to complete your voting and then do your registration for Finland. And I'm hoping to see all of you there. Thank you very much.
The reason why are they with the uniform? Why are they in our bushes? They just doing what they have to do to save our life, to save the men and women we have in Biafra land from our enemies. And for those that turn blind eye, that did not know that Nigeria is gone. Just less than 10 years ago, when Goodluck Jonathan was the president of that contraption, $1 is to about 180 naira. Ask yourself, what about now? $1 is equivalent to 1,400 close to 500 naira. That tells you what a failed country is and how fast it's going. Very, very fast. No country in the world that will happen to. It's only in Nigeria. Just a twinkle of eye, less than how many years. That tell you that Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is never a country, just like one of the Bontrowe, one of the lost sheep from Biafra land called Goodluck Jonathan. He said Nigeria is not a country. And what this idiot didn't realize is that he's actually a former president at the time. He knew that Nigeria is not a country. And he was just there fooling himself, fooling everyone. That Nigeria is just a geographic experiment, company of the British Empire.
Oh yes, this is very touchy this morning. I am happy that we are moving on. Good news from every side. Victory on every side. Confusion on the side of our enemies. God is putting clock on their wheels, setting them back, and we are moving forward. Dear friends, it's our time for freedom. Time of freedom is now. We must have to do everything, come together and put our heads together to unitedly achieve Biafra.